loves Edinburg Bobcats football so far, and this is a lot for him. And I told him, I said, Coach, let me tell you something, Coach. The first thing that got me thinking about you is, of course, when Coach Joey Cáceres told me, Donut, you're gonna like the guy.
There you go.
And, you know, and he's gonna get these kids ready. I talked to the superintendent last night, to David Torres, one of our board members, another board member there, Jaime Chavana, and they said he's gonna do a good job. Here we go, Pablo, kickoff time.
George Castillo puts his foot into it. It's a high short kick, fielded on the right side. Bobbles a ball, but he does recover just in time to run into a really nice coverage team from the Bobcats. They're going to start on their 16.
Yeah, it'll be 1st and 10 for McAllen's own 16, ladies and gentlemen. That only took 3 seconds off the clock. He bobbled right by the sidelines. He almost went out of bounds. Nevertheless, stayed in bounds, got hit quickly by the Bobcats. Special teams, good job by the Bobcats so far, Pablo.
You know, a good job. You know, at least a good start. It is what it is. Special teams, 1/3 of the game, and they have you know, pinned Mackay relatively back in their own territory, so Mackay's got about a good 85 yards to go. Bobcats looking at twins right, but basically 2 receivers to the right, quarterback in the shotgun. He's got 2 running backs. It's going to be a quick pass, play action pass. He got thrown to the left, and a good hustle by the Bobcats. But that, what, 9-10 yards later?
Up 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1, and it's a good call. Paul, how good was the play calling last night?
On both sides. Yeah, I will tell you what, last night, hey, Edinburg 3-0, que más quieres?
3-0 here at Edinburg Cat Stadium. That's all Edinburg School so far. I pulled out a victory. We'll wait and see what's going to happen tonight. Right now, it is 2nd and 1 coming up for Mackay. They're at their own 25-yard line.
Trips right, quick screen. He's got one man to beat. And he does. He's still on his feet on the 40. Stumbles to another first down. Don't I forgot.
First time. Here we go. We're going to go trio.
Move those chains. That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you what special is to my left right now. It's Misael Misa de Leon. And the way what we're doing this is, let me tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, he's the one that came up with Move Those Chains, and we'll get to him in a minute.
Twins left. Looks like it's going to be a run off the left tackle. A ball fumble. It may be Bobcats ball.
Here comes the call.
Bobcats ball.
All right, here we go. Big turnover, big play, and the fans. Let me tell you what, Pablo, it's awesome, man. It's awesome to see it, and the pride is back. Hats off to Coach Cáceres. He did his job. He did a real good job, but I've seen people here I've never seen at a Bobcat game in maybe at least 10 years.
Wow, I'll tell you what, it starts out with a good crowd. We got a healthy group here tonight watching the Bobcats with a great start.
So quickly, Bobcats take over, and they're already at the 44-yard line, and that is of the Mackay Bulldogs.
There you go, quarterback. He's got plenty of time in a shotgun. He feels the heat. He's flustered out of the pocket. He's going to be sacked. And we're probably looking at a holding call on the Bobcats, don't we?
Hey, Mr. Ed, real quickly, Mr. Ed, first I want to thank you for what you did. I talked to him when we were going to do this, and he didn't mind. He said, no problem, Theo, just go ahead and do it. But let me tell you, Mr. Ed, can you tell me where this came from, or what idea did you get this from?
Donut, I mean, it was just one afternoon with the family, watching Cowboys football, while Theo was still with the boys,
Amen.
That just came up. I said, move those chains, and it just hit with the family.
And it's here. It's in the stadium.
It's in the stadium, and Misael, thank you very much for no problem with us using that. But again, folks, that's Misael de Leon. He'll be helping us with the stats tonight. Thank you, Misael.
Double twins. Bobcats, a play action pass. Going to be a screen. Broken a play. Quarterback May's going to keep it. He's got nowhere to go. But I'll tell you what, somehow he weaved through. He weaved through what could have been a loss of yards, turned into a gain of 8.
Yep, picked up 8. It was 1st and 20. Called it a 2nd and 12 coming up for the Bobcats. And Paul, just excitement already. It's a positive thing for Edinburg Bobcats football, and we hope it continues.
Great run by Efrain Borrego. What could have been a loss of yards, a broken play, turned into a gain of 8. Got trips to the right. He's in the shotgun with a tailback on his left hip. Looks it's going to be a pass. He's got plenty of time. He's got a man open in the middle.
He got tripped up. I guess it was accidental.
It was incidental, don't it?
Incidental contact there. So it's going to be 3rd and 12 coming up. No shot out to Eddie Cantu. Harry Cantu and the family here. Their son just became a teacher at Edinburg and is doing some of the assistant coaching for the Bobcat. No shot going out to the Eddie Cantu family.
Bobcats in the no huddle, going to go double twins. Means 2 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. You got quarterback Borrego in the shotgun. Tailback on his right hip, surveys the field. Trying to draw the defense off sides. He's back, drops back pass. He fluts it out of the pocket once again. He's surveying the field, and he just throws it away. Wise decision. I don't know. He could have thrown away a little earlier, but what all the noise you hear over here was the quarterback got pounded after he threw that ball, don't it?
Yeah, maybe say hit throwing a flag ourselves. So we're gonna have maybe 2 guys throwing flags.
Yeah, they had 2 flags thrown up here, but I didn't see the yellow down there.
So if they don't throw it down there, doesn't mean nothing.
It didn't happen.
What do you tell your kids, Pablo?
If they didn't call it, it didn't happen.
Once again, that's Paul Osbury. I'm Donald Salinas. We say Ed De Leon joining us as a special guest to my left. Here we go. Bobcats punting from their own. Bad snap.
Bad snap, but Fields had hit the knuckleballer. It's going to be returned in the middle of the field. I don't know how he broke free of a few tackles.
Not that one.
Not that one. We're going to give credit to Mr. Danny Cuellar. Great job on the special teams tackle on the punt.
So the punt came back. You had it about the 16-yard line. Brought it out for about 7 yards. Down to the 20-yard line. It's going to be second time that the Bulldogs get the ball. And let me tell you what, Pablo. I'm excited already just because of the fans and the crowd and what the Bobcats did on their first defensive stand.
I agree. Not a bad start. Of course, they had to get the ball away, but they did stop McAllen. Bobcats looking at twins to the right, split left, motion coming across the formation. It's going to be a quarterback read option, and he keeps it himself. Cuts up the middle. Woo! He had one man to beat, and he brought him down on his heels 20 yards later, don't it? So they're going to move those chains.
We're moving the chain one more time for McAllen. I believe that's their second first down of this game tonight. We're still in the first quarter. We got 9:49 in counting, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it's Bobcat football here at Edinburg Cat Stadium.
All right, a real tight formation. Bobcats have split right. 2 running backs in the backfield, the quarterback in the shotgun. The snap is up. It's going to be a quarterback option. He hands off to his tailback. Juking and jiving. Ricky Rodriguez gets himself a good run of about 7 off the left side.
All right, second lead coming up. Pablo, I see the quarterback studying the defense, comes behind his back and gives a sign to the tailback, giving him the sign of what they're going to do.
He's telling him which side of the line they're going to attack. Don't and the lead option, he studies the defensive end, decides if he's going to keep it or give it. Snap is up. Another read option. He keeps it himself. It's a bad decision. And he finds an open man in the flats. But for no gain. He almost got sacked, ladies and gentlemen.
They need a 3-ball. We get a flag on the field, but they need an illegal man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Lost him down?
No, sir.
All right, just checking, Pablo.
That's right.
56, we got a flag on the field. It's going to be a illegal man downfield for McAllen. That's going to take him back. It'll be second down once again, but this time, Pablo and me, I'm just watching the game from up here. I'm not a coach. I've seen, if he doesn't go to his back, that means he's not going to give it to him?
No, sir. I mean, we're just guessing up here.
Yeah, right. I'm guessing by what I've seen and the few plays that they've done. Here we go again. Let's see if he does. I mean, if I were a coach, I would have picked up on that already.
Well, I'm sure they have their ways. I'm sure a lot of teams are trying to study this. Trips to the left if you're the Bobcats. Shotgun pass. He's being flustered. He throws it into the flats. He throws it way underneath his intended target of Darren Moya. Incomplete pass.
He didn't go to his back. He didn't give it to him.
He didn't do that. Well, we'll see. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna give.
Come on. I don't know.
Every time he does a back, it's a run.
Well, when he goes to his tailback, it tells him which way to go. It's a run. I don't know. I could be guessing.
I'm just going to take another guess and say there's no way they can be that predictable.
All right, here we go. Here we go. We'll check it out.
We'll keep an eye on that tonight. Got Donut Eagle Eye up here, former referee. Got twins left, split right, quarterback in the shotgun in the deep eye.
He went to his back.
Did he?
Yes, sir.
And he gets the play action pass, Donut. He got his man open. He ran a post that was almost a connection to Dylan Caldenach running a post up the middle. Hit him in the hands, and he did not catch it.
Bobcat defense one more time. Comes up big. It is 4th and 8. We're probably looking at a punt for the McAllen. They're changing. Oh, the whole crew, man. The whole crew changes.
Just about. They brought in about 10 guys. McAllen in the punt formation.
Quick snap.
Bobcats.
Oh, it's a fake.
It is a fake. It worked. A quick pass to the left side that surprised everybody in the stadium except for McAllen. What was a quick pass on the sideline? Needed 3. They got 25, and they're going to move those chains.
All right, that's a trio coming to you from Edinburg Cat Stadium with the original Mr. De Leon giving to move them chains. It's going to be 1st and 10, and quickly they had him on a 4th and 8. They went with the fake, so it's 1st and 10 for McAllen, and quickly they're at the Bobcat 30-yard line. We got a guy on the field still going to. No huddle, so no problem?
No huddle, no problem. All right. We got 3 running backs in the backfield. Quarterback is doing the read option, hands it off to his running back. Rodriguez somehow stays on his feet. He got hit down low, but stayed on his feet. Good job, Ricky Rodriguez.
Dive up the middle.
Wow. He didn't touch him.
Number 19, Gonzalo Rodriguez.
He didn't. He was. His body was on top of the man, so they
pick up of 8 yards. You always got to continue to play until you hear that whistle, Pablo. That's what I got to say to that call.
You're right about that, don't you? Play until the whistle.
All right, here we go. It'll be 2nd and 8. Ball quickly at the Bobcat 22-yard line.
Bobcats looking at twins left, split right. Quarterback in the shotgun. As his running back Rodriguez turns it into double twins. Motion across the formation. Got 3 receivers right now. And the pass is up. He's being pressured. And he escapes. He's going to run it. He's going to keep it. He's got a little bit of room. Brought down. That's his quarterback scramble. What a design play. He needed 2 yards on it. Got about 9.
So one more time.
Move those chains.
We're moving the chains one more time for McAllen to the first down. This time it'll be down to the 13 to the 12-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 12. They could possibly move the chains one more time, gentlemen.
You're right. They could move it and we could drop it. We're going to feel that. We're going to check that out here in a minute.
7:20 and counting, ladies and gentlemen. First quarter still McAllen 0, Bobcat 0.
Bobcats looking at double tight ends. Pretty run-heavy formation now that they are, but split left. 1 receiver to the left. Quarterback in the shotgun with 2 running backs. It's a read option. Hands it to Rodriguez. He's got a little bit of room. He's still on his feet with some good blocking, though, and I'll tell you what, they're pushing the Bobcat defensive line backward.
Yes, they need to get 10. They got 9, so call it a 2nd and 1 coming up. Ball spotted at the 3-yard line. We're right under 7 minutes left in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I'm Don Salinas, Paul Algrave, special guest, Visa de Leon joining us in the booth.
Here we go, by like a goal line formation. They have 3 tight ends. Hand it to Rodriguez. He's got a little bit of room. Touchdown Bulldogs!
So with 6:42, ladies and gentlemen, it's a Bulldogs getting on the scoreboard first. Pablo, last night we had the other Edinburg team playing. That was the North Cougars. They held up to 3 and out on the first possession, and a big 15-yarder that running into the punter came up, and that led to the first drive. Tonight, after holding them on their second drive, they held them, and it was 4th and 8, but a fake kept the drive going all the way to the
I'll tell you what, you got that right.
Oh! the holder Paul didn't get to set the ball up, so the kicker stopped his kick so he wouldn't kick him, and then when he did it, there's no way to kick him.
All we can say is that it was a total miscue by the Bulldogs with squandering an extra point, and it's only 6-0, don't it?
We're gonna have some stats.
Oh, we got it.
Yeah, we got it.
We got the move the chain. We got the stats.
Yeah, we got double. We got a combo coming up to us and it's gonna be good information for you all, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Misael de Leon, thank you very much for helping us with the stat. It makes it a lot easier. Let me tell you, for me and Paul to be calling the game when we have somebody assisting us, and it's gonna be so easy to give you first quarter, halftime, and then third quarter and final stats. So once again,
no doubt about that, don't
Misael de Leon. Thank you, Misa. Okay, guys, we got 6:42 left, and it was the Bulldogs that drew blood first. So it's going to be the Bulldogs kicking off for the first time. We'll see a little special teams on the receiving side for the Bobcats for the first time also. And it's going to be the Bulldogs kicking from the north side to the south side. The Bobcats will be traveling from the south to the north.
You got that right, Donald.
They're going toward Brewster, buddy.
They're headed, that's right. Para el norte.
Van para el norte, dice Pablo.
They're going to be headed north.
Misael, real quick, Misael, before the kickoff, you like what you're doing up here? It's fun.
So far, yes.
All right, thank you very much.
Having a good time,
brother.
That's De Leon having a good time with Paul and Donut, with Team Donut and Paul up here.
Ruben De Leon about to put his foot into the ball. He's gotten the signal. There's the kick. It's a low. It's gonna go out of bounds, I think. Let it go, and yes, there we go. It's a miscue of a hit that went left. It basically sailed out of bounds on the 15. It wasn't hit good at all.
It'll be the second time the Bobcats will be touching the ball, and there's been 2 flags already that have been done for the McAllen Bulldogs. We got 1 flag that went against the Bobcats, 10 yards against the Bobcats, and 5 yards only that affected the Bulldogs. That's coming from Misael de Leon. Thank you, Misael. Here we go. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. They'll be starting at their own 30-yard line. Pablo, take it away.
Bobcats have been attempting to throw. Of course, this is their second possession. They tried to throw in the first series. This time they got twins right, split left. Motion across the formation. Looking to be a draw and nothing doing as a handoff to Nathan Matis for probably loss of 1, don't it?
Lost of 1 is right there on the call, Pablo. So it's going to be a 2nd and 11. A I've yet to see a good Bobcat play, Pablo. I mean, Pablo, these kids got to be fired up and excited about this crowd.
I do. We do appreciate that. I'm sure the kids do as well. It's good to see some folks come out to support. All right, motion across formation. It's going to be a jet sweep. That means you have a receiver coming across the formation. The timing of a snap, quarterback has the ability to give it to him to use his momentum. And this time we got ourselves a little gain of 5. Don't you,
Picked up 5 yards on the play. Call it 6. So it's going to be a 3rd and 5 coming up for the Bobcats. Finally a play that at least gives
a positive play.
Yeah, here we go. It's going to be 3rd and 5 coming up. Receiver better back it up a little here.
That was a nifty little run by Ramon Garcia on that last play. This time he got double twins. He's asking for the ball. He's in the shotgun. It's going to be a pass. He has plenty of time. He's surveying the field. He overthrows everybody by a whole lot. Yeah. Incomplete pass on it.
All right, so the Bobcats will be punting for their 2nd time here. They picked up 5 yards. The Bobcats have yet to get a first down, I believe, on tonight's night. Well, I mean, they're young kids, especially the coach. But I told him, I said, bottom line, coaches, I've heard nothing but positive things that's going on in Edinburg. Whether you're winning or losing, it decides the point. As long as it's positive things, you got nothing but good things to come.
You know, he only has 1 game under his belt as the new head coach for the Bobcats, so we got to give him a little bit of time. Here we go, knuckleball punt. It takes a Bobcat hop and scooped up by the running back Rodriguez. He jukes and jives. He gets to the left side. He's got a blocker. He's on all the way to midfield. Great return of at least 25 to 30 yards by Rodriguez, the running back, and apparently the returner as well.
Oh, it's going to take him all the way down to the 49, so it'll be the 3rd time that Mackay's getting the ball here. And let me tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, it seems to me like the Bobcats are there. They're just over-pursuing the play and thinking the guy's going to go to the outside. He's making some good cutbacks, and that's giving him a lot of extra yards. Here we go. It's 1st and 10 for Mackay. 3rd time they touch the ball. We're down to 5:31 left in the 1st quarter.
Twins left. Quarterback in the shotgun. Oh, we got a snap that goes over the quarterback's head, but he cannot field it cleanly. And almost recovered by the Bobcats. We're going to call that a glorified sack and a loss of about 13, don't it?
Yeah, you're right on the call. It's going to be 5. 10.
Snap sailed over his head.
We'll call it 13. Bottom 14.
Thank you.
14.
Give it to me.
I'm sorry.
13 and a half.
13 and a half. We're going to give him a half yard there, Misael. So it's going to be a 2nd and Las Milpas. Call it.
Las Milpas?
Yeah, we're going south, Pablo.
All right, split left, split right. Quarterback in the shotgun. For the defense, it's strong right. Motion attempted to come across the formation. He crosses the quarterback's face and hits him in the face. That definitely could not have designed play. The receiver comes across in motion, ladies and gentlemen, and the snap hit him right in his chin. He goes, what is this? It's a football.
He thought you had a mic like us?
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, it did take a friendly hop and went right up into his hands, and he actually ended up gaining 2 yards.
So the Bobcats get a Christmas gift. They opened up right on the bad snap, but then Mackay gets a Christmas bounce.
They could have been recovered by the Bobcats, but they ended up being a 2-yard gain. A little sloppy play here at this point in time. With the Bulldogs up 6 yards.
Picked up 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 21 coming up. We're about under 4 minutes left in the 1st quarter.
Bobcats tripped right, split left. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's being pressured. He's got a little bit of room to run if he wants. He scrambles to the left. He gets outside, and he's still running. How do they let him get outside, don't it? And he scrambles for at least 25 to 30 yards.
He needed 23, and he picked up 33 at least.
And it's unfortunate from a technique point of view. The quarterback was scrambling left, and he had the cornerback in sight. The cornerback took the fake, and he allowed the quarterback to get outside. When you do that, they're going to gain a lot of yards, don't it? Get outside, force the runner inside. He did not.
There's more help inside than there is.
Your pursuit.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Ball now at the 31-yard line of these Bobcats.
All right, Bobcats looking at Twins left. Almost a high snap, and Hampton Rodriguez up the middle. A tough run. Somehow he's still on his feet. He is still on his feet. Ladies and gentlemen, he must have broken 4 tackles right up the gut. Well, it could have been a gain of 2, turning a gain of 15.
All right, so one more time.
Move those chains.
That's a trio coming to you from Edinburg Cat Stadium. That's Misael de Leon, myself, Douglas, and of course to my right, Osbury, giving you the move those chains.
Now, I'll tell you what, that Rodriguez is tough. Here we go. You got Bobcats looking at Twins left. 2 running backs in the backfield. Handed off to another tailback. But giving Rodriguez a break. This time, again, a positive gain on the run for the Bulldogs. Nice little gain by Arnold Guerrero of 4.
All right, pick up a 4. It'll be 2nd and 6 coming up. And folks, we're under 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Quick game going by. Pablo, again, the Bobcats are just thinking they got the man down, and then they give up on the play, and before you know it, it turns out into a big play.
You're right about that, don't it? You know, missed tackles, or you could say broken tackles. Either way, depending on what team you're looking at. They have a big surge off the left side, and one man to beat, and he's pulled out of bounds. A great run again.
44.
Number 44. That's Arnold Guerrero once again.
They needed 6. They picked up about at least 13 and went all the way down to the 3-yard line. So one more time.
Move those chains and drop them chains.
We're dropping them. We're dropping the chains. It is first and goal from the 3-yard line for McAllen.
All right. McAllen going quickly out of the huddle. Looks like it's going to be a dive up the middle. And he's juking and jiving. He's got a little bit of room. And he found it on the right side.
Bulldogs.
Touchdown Bulldogs. And they are running that wheel, don't it?
And by ball and Misael, let me tell you here, guys, it's been a game where you think the Bobcats are right in the game. It was the first time, 4th and 8, they were with a fake from their own 42, ran all the way down to the Bobcat 30. This time it's 3rd and 23, and the quarterback gets away, scrambles, they let him go to the outside, goes all the way to the Bobcat 31.
Looks like they're going for 2, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to try to make up for that miscue on the extra point. Quarterback read option, hands it to his Rodriguez up the middle, nothing doing.
Nothing there. So it's going to be no points on the extra point or on the 2-point attempt for the Bulldogs. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be the McAllen Bulldogs 12, Edinburg Bobcats 0.
Ooh, I'll tell you what, and the Bulldogs are running it at will, don't it? They are grinding. They had nothing but, the only time they had negative yards was a bad snap. Other than that, they have gained positive yards on every run.
Well, Pablo, it's 2 big plays. You have them 4th and 8. They're going to punt to you, and they fake the punt, and they end up picking up a first down. Next time, you have them 3rd and 23, and they let the quarterback get to the outside. They had him after 8 yards, maybe 12 yards, maybe 18 yards. He still got away to make the first down. So again, Bobcats, 2 big plays. They've given up, and it's hurt them for 12 points.
McAllen's run double the plays with the Bobcats, so you know he's been on the field longer.
Yeah,
certainly Bobcats defense, and I'll tell you what, McAllen's been grinding it out.
All right, Pablo, after the kickoff, we'll thank some people that are making
that right, brother. Boom! Puts his foot into it. It's a high kick, returned cleanly at the 8. He starts on his right. He's going to work his way across to the left, but nothing doing as a really good coverage team from the Bulldogs. A solid tackle by Andrew Martinez for the Bulldogs.
It's going to spot the ball right short of the 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Bobcats have a long way to go, about 85 yards, ladies and gentlemen. This time we're going to thank everybody that's making this possible for us, for y'all to hear us and for y'all to see us later on, and of course to see us live video and audio on Thursdays. That's our board of trustees, our president, Juan Sani Palacios, our vice president, Dr. Martin Castillo, our secretary, Jaime Solis. Our members are Jaime Chavana, Carmen Gonzalez, Robert Peña Jr., and David Torres.
Bobcats, looks like they're going to do a dive right up the middle. He's got a little bit of wiggle room. A very tough run by Domingo Alvarez. A positive gain of probably 5. Good little nifty run. Domingo Alvarez right over the center. Good run for the Bobcats.
Also, don't forget, we got to thank our superintendent, Dr. Rene Gutierrez. Dr. Gutierrez, thank you very much for what you do, and I'll introduce our assistant superintendents right after this play.
If you're the Bulldogs, it's strong left. Bobcats have double split on either side. Quarterback in the shotgun. Asking for the ball, and the snap is up, and it's going to be a play-action pass. He's got 1 man deep. He throws it up in the air. He's got it beat. It's going to be interference all the way. Number 5, John Murillo, had a step on the McAllen secondary. We all threw our flag. Everybody in the stands threw their flags.
All right, now we're going to introduce our assistant superintendents who are doing a great job for the school district of Edinburg, and that's our assistant superintendent, Ron Cavazos, Dr. Maria Luisa Guerra, Edward S. Moreno, Dr. Rebecca Morrison, and of course, Dr. Mario Salinas. Special thanks going out to them for making everything possible here at ECISD. Special thanks going out, of course, to Catch TV. That's Mark Torres, Susan Smith. Thank you very much. That's KATS Channel 17. Of course, Special thanks to ValleyCentral.com. That's KGBT Ford Sports.
Borrego at the helm does a quarterback read option, decides to keep it himself. Good decision because a gain of about 4.5. We'll take that all day long, don't it? Ball on the left side.
Talking about flags, let me tell you what. McAllen playing smart ball. That was a good flag there because he was beat.
You're right about that, don't it? And you know what we mean by a good flag is that if he had not intentionally caused that pass interference, he could have been looking at a much larger gain, if not a touchdown. So probably well-coached young man there.
Second
Twins right.
6.
Twins right. Thank you, Donut. Going across the formation. A jet sweep. Number 5 comes to the cross in motion. John Murillo still on his feet. Goes to the right and gets outside. They needed 6 and they got about 11. So we're gonna move those chains.
And we're gonna bring back those chains with a holding call.
And we're gonna bring back the. No, that's not one of them we do, Donut. That's not one. That sounds all right.
That's not an original there.
No.
Don't try to come up with one, Paulo. We got the best one already. Ladies and gentlemen, great play, great momentum coming back to the Bobcat side. They pick up a first down on the flag. It could have been a lot more. They pick up a good 5 yards on the next play. They pick up about 16 yards in the next play, but there's a flag bringing it back.
That's right. Bobcats can't. They caught a break early, but they can't seem to catch a break since then.
Yeah.
Opening drive, returning a fumble. Recovering a fumble. And ever since then, it's been all Bulldogs.
All right, here we go. It's going to be 2nd and 16 coming up for the Bobcats. Ball goes back all the way down to their own 29-yard line.
Bobcats have double twins, 2 receivers each side. Quarterback Borrego sends motion across the formation. Almost a bad snap. He keeps himself with a little bit of lead blocking. Borrego picks up a healthy 7 yards as he runs off the right tackle.
The last 2 plays they've read have been good, Paul, but that 10-yarder really hurt. So Bobcats being hurt by the flag on this drive. Calling a 3rd and 9 coming up. We're under 40 seconds left in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Still, McAllen Bulldogs 12. Bobcats from Edinburg 0.
No huddle. Bobcats double twins. Formation goes across the motion and turns it into trips to the left. He's got plenty of time. He's going to decide to scramble. He's got a little bit of room. One man to... Ow! He almost in a yard and a half short as he scrambles as the quarterback Borrego scrambles up the middle for 4th and short.
All right, they're going to have time to think about it because it's going to take us to the end of the quarter, I believe, here, ladies and gentlemen. We got 10 seconds left. And Bobcats, I think we're just going to wait. No, they want to get the call in, but why would I?
I don't know why. They're not going to. Donut 3, 2, 1, they're going to get it. Looks like the quarter, Donut.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll take us to the end of the first quarter here at Edinburg Stadium. You're listening to Team Donut and Paul. I'm Donut Salinas. To my right, Paul Osbury. Special guest and helping us with our stats is Misael de Leon. Misael, thank you very much. And here what we got, Pablo. Look how easy this is going to be, Pablo. After 1 quarter of play, the Bobcats have touched the ball 3 times. They've managed to get 1 first down, 1 of the flags, and they've been flagged twice for 20 yards. So that's been hurting them so far right now. On the other side, you got McAllen touching the ball 3 times. They picked up 7 first downs. They've been flagged 3 times for 15 yards. They scored their first 6 points with 6:42 left in the first quarter, and then scored again with 2:40 left in the first quarter to make it 12. The first kick was muffed on the snap, so they didn't get to kick the extra point. They went for 2 the second time, didn't make it. McAllen has 1 big turnover that we thought was going to or got the momentum going on the Bobcat side, but nothing developed. So coming up, ladies and gentlemen, to start the second quarter, it's going to be 4th and 1. How good is this?
That's some good stuff, brother.
¿Qué más quieres? If you're pulling Donut, you can step like that.
We're thinking, ¿qué más quieres?
Once again, Misael de Leon on the stat sheet. Here we go. It's going to be 4th and call it 1.
They're going for it.
They're going for it?
They're going for it.
They're going to go for it. It's just a hard count.
We don't know, don't it? They only have a yard to go, maybe even
less than a yard.
Less than a yard. Bobcats Borrego with a shotgun with 3 running backs surrounding him. He should just follow all of those boys. And he's going to hand it off. And he gets stuffed.
We got a flag on the field.
All right, we're not sure. We're going to see what the result of the flag
is. They
is.
didn't stop the play, so it's going to be offsides.
Mark Voss.
Yeah, it is offsides against I think. Yes, sir.
Yeah, good call, Donut. You must be a former referee.
So it's going to give him 5 yards. They need a 1. So one more time, Pio.
Move those chains for the Bobcats.
All right, Bobcats moving the chains. Another first down picked up on a flag. That's the second one. I think they've been picked up on flags. But nevertheless, hey, you're moving the chains no matter how you do it. So it's 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. Ball start at the 49-yard line on their side of the field. Here we go.
Bobcats double twins. Quarterback in the shotgun, Borrego asking for the ball. Motion across the formation. Remains double twins. And he's going to hand it off to the right side. Good pursuit by the safety. That's an excellent tackle, I'll tell you what, by Ashton Rolls for Mackay. Safety coming up and making a nifty tackle. It could have been a gain of a few more. It was only a gain of 4.
Picked up 5.
Yeah, good run.
There's going to be a second. You take 5 yards on the break?
We'll take that all day long.
All right, second fight coming up. Quickly there at the 46-yard line of the Mackay Bulldogs.
Oh, we have a little, yeah, looks like one of the offensive linemen for the Bobcats. Got a little too excited, though, and it took up too early, and they're going to back them up 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, this guy's, it's new, they're young, they're small. You get a little excited. You got a good crowd out here, and now it's just, you know, it's time to, what better time to get rid of these flags, because they're getting quite a bit of flags here. It's going to hurt them.
There's a lot of yellow been thrown already tonight. Bobcats have double twins. Borrego in the shotgun. He's got Domingo Alvarez on his right hip. Gets the call from the sideline. Plenty of time. Snap is up. It's going to be a drop back pass. He's being pressured. He's rolled to the right. He's got a little bit of room. He basically throws it away. Wise decision as the Mackay was closing in on the quarterback as he scrambled to the right.
Oh, he got leveled. Misael, tell me who the guy is down got level. He was going after his quarterback, and he got level from a guy coming the opposite way.
A little crackback.
Yeah, you're not going to hit my quarterback, so...
I mean, it was a legal block. Legal.
So it'll be a timeout on the field. So let's thank everybody, Pablo, right
now.
Do it.
Thank everybody.
Everybody. First of all, I'm going to thank yesterday's viewers.
Wow.
We got some good numbers
we had a lot of hits.
Ladies and gentlemen. All it says is that you're enjoying our show, myself and Pablo's show, and you know, it's great to see those numbers. Mr. Torres brought him up to us last night. It just, you know, itself last night. On a Thursday night, you're competing with defending Super Bowl champion on the air, with the NFL Thursday night football game was on and stuff, and we still got
some folks tuning in with us.
Yeah. ¿Qué más quieres? ¿Qué más quieres? Again, special thanks going out to Cats TV, that is Channel 17, KATS.
They do a great job. There's no doubt. That's you know, good job thanking them. Bobcats, double twins. He's basically got 2 running backs in the formation with him. He's handing for the ball. It's going to be a play action pass. He better get rid of it. He's being scrambled again. He has no time to throw, don't it, as a Bobcat quarterback is sacked.
Although they put 4 or 5 plays together, they were looking good. Then they had the good 5-yard pickup on the first down. Then they had the flag. And that they complete, now the sack. So
you broke that down good, Donnie. You're right about that.
Maybe, you know, that's the only 5 plays they put together good. You know, consistently back to back. So back to go to the Bobcats to punt one more time. They'll be playing from about their own 35-yard line. You have a Mackay Bulldog waiting about the 11-yard line. We'll wait and see what's going to happen. Pablo.
Good snap, a high end-over-end punt that takes a Bobcat hop. It's headed out of... Okay. Probably could have let the ball roll a little bit more, don't it? But it looks like Black Bulldogs, due to a good rolling punt, are going to start our 19.
Yeah, and Misael looked at me, and we looked at each other. And ladies and gentlemen, it's just a little frustrating when you know, you're young and you're an Edinburg fan, and you're here, you're a Bobcat. Myself and Paul, of course, besides being a Cougar, he's still an Edinburg fan, I'm sure.
No doubt.
For any Edinburg team when they're not playing each other. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's frustrating when you see young kids make mistakes like just happened right now.
Bobcats are looking at twins right, split left. The split left is on the wide side of the field. Shotgun for the quarterback. Hands it off to Rodriguez. He is a shifty runner. He's still on his feet. Somehow he broke free. And he escapes off the left side. What could have been a gain of 1 turned into a gain of 25. And another first down. So unfortunately, they're going to move those chains.
That's trio coming through from Edinburg Stadium. Misael, Donut, and Paul with the move those chains. And ladies and gentlemen, when you get a chance, if you get time, I know you're hearing us right now only, see this kid run from Mackay. When you hit him and you think he's down, you better not give up.
I'll tell you right, you're right about that, Donnie. He has a low center of gravity, very good balance, and he's obviously very athletic. Bobcats looking at 2 receivers to the left. It's going to be a quick screen to the right. He's got a block on the outside. He's still being blocked. He goes down the sideline for a gain of 30.
Pablo, what is the deal? And again, you showed me your frustration. I'm getting that. Why do they keep allowing the guys to go outside? Yes.
We can't describe that because we're talking about technique, and I'm sure these kids are taught that, but if you let the...
I'm sorry. I mean, you got to make that point. And it's a good point, Paul. You can teach something, but whether the kids do it or not, it's something else.
All right, here we go. Another quick pass to the left. This time it is dropped. It was going to be the equivalent of the same play to the right, this time to the left, but it was dropped. And getting back to that play, Donnie, what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is that whenever the offense has the ball and they're running outside either direction, most of the yards is gained outside. And so as a defender, you want to turn him back inside to your pursuit. And if you let him outside, there's nobody to tackle him. Yep. And that's why you had a big game.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 coming up. 9:35 left in the half.
Twins right. If you're the Bobcats, this time he handed up the gut. Good little tackle by the linebacker. We're going to have Danny Cuellar. A good job getting a good hit on Isaiah Gonzalez, the running back of the play.
All right, here comes the main running back in the game. He took a break for 2 plays. It's going to be a 3rd and 8 coming up once again. Bobcats are stopping them. 3 downs.
So far, 3rd and long, don't it? We'll see what the Bulldogs come up with. Little miscommunicate on the formation. You got split left, split right, quarterback in the shotgun. He's got 2 running backs in the backfield alongside him, asking for the ball. It's a high snap. He's going to keep it himself. He's got room down the left side. He's got 1 man to beat. A hard, stiff arm. And he is not going to make the 1st down because of a real good tackle by Greg Ramirez. If he didn't stop him, he would have kept going, don't it?
Oh, you practice that in your kicking game or you go for it? We have a 4th and a long...
Don't it? They haven't been stopped all night.
Okay.
So, in other words...
That answers my question.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I mean, Bulldogs are probably averaging 5 yards a run. All they need is 2. So
you better key on that tailback. I'm sorry.
Yes,
if I lose, but I'm keen on him.
Fred Hoover at the helm is going to give it to his man right up the middle, and of course they needed 2, and he gets about.
Oh, he might be short.
Gets about 3.
Did he? Yeah, that's on the line.
Up the middle.
He's coming. He's curving. And that's a 1st down from here.
Nachos.
Nachos?
You want to bet Nachos again?
Unfortunately, I believe it's the 1st down. What do you got? We'll go on.
I want to say, I'm a Bobcat fan. No, he's short.
Okay, for Nachos.
He's short 3 inches. He's short 3 inches.
Right. Unfortunately, I believe it's the 1st down, ladies and gentlemen. This is for Nachos. This is very important.
Very important?
Very important. Extra cheese. Aye! Unfortunately, it's the 1st down.
Is it?
Yes, sir. No jalapenos, don't it, por favor.
You're kidding me, Pablo.
All right, Bobcats are...
All right, take it away, Pablo. 1st and 10. It'll be 8:45 left in the half, and it's right now. The McAllen Bulldogs 12, Edinburg Bobcats 0. Pablo.
Hoover in the backfield is Ricky Rodriguez.
Call him the vacuum?
Yeah, he's sucking up all the defense and going right past him, I guess. It's a read. It's going to be a play-action pass. He throws it down the right side, and it's overthrown. What was a pass to the end zone, a 1-man route. He overthrew his intended receiver, and it is now 2nd and 10.
All right, 2nd and 10 coming up for the Bulldogs. Here we go, Pablo.
It was a 1-man route, ladies and gentlemen. He did a play-action pass. Play-action pass means he fakes the run, hoping that the secondary bites on the run, and maybe the receivers can get a step past him. But it was good coverage by the Bobcats. Great job.
All right, here we go.
Looking at split right, if you're the Bulldogs, hands up the middle to Ricky Rodriguez, and he just carries the pile for an additional couple yards and a gain of 7.
It'll be a 3rd and 4 coming up.
You're right about that, don't it? And the Bulldogs are giving the Bobcats a healthy dose of run, and with a little sprinkle of pass in there, here and there to keep them honest. But I'll tell you what, the Bobcats cannot stop the Bulldogs' run.
Oh, they've been on the field the whole time.
They just cannot stop the Bulldogs' rushing attack.
Been on the field good. The best thing about it is they only have to be on there for 8 more minutes. Here we go.
Fred Hoover, surrounded with 3 different running backs. It's a read option, and he gives it to...
A loss.
This time, we have ourselves a tackle. Great job by Raul Rodriguez on the tackle.
A little further now. Now you have a 4th and 4 coming up, and this time I think they are... No. Paul.
Yes, sir.
I played and seen a lot of sports. It doesn't have to be necessarily football or whatever, but you never want to wake up the dead. And that's what they're doing right now. They're waking up these Bobcats. If the Bobcats can come up with a big stop,
this would be a good one, though.
A good one, and come back and put some points before the half, we have a new golf ball game. But they first have to stop them here. And Mackay's going to think it over. They got a timeout for Mackay. Paul, big play coming up.
We need a defensive stance.
Yeah, we need it, because it's going to decide what's going to happen, or at least the momentum of the rest of the game. We'll wait and see what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. We'll come back to the game in a minute. Right now, let's thank everybody that's making this possible. Once again, I want to thank the school board of Edinburg. ECISD, and thanks for people that are going to be leaving us in November. That is leaving the ECISD school board. So at this time, let's thank our president, Juan Sani Palacios, our vice president, Dr. Martin Castillo, our secretary, Jaime Solis, and the members, Jaime Chavana, Carmen Gonzalez, Robert Peña Jr., and David Torres. Well, take a few minutes to thank 2 board members that will be no longer with us. That's Jaime Chavana, who is leaving us after 12 years, I believe.
Yes, sir.
And Mr. David Torres after 8 years.
David Torres,
done a great job. Remember last year, state champs?
State champs of the school board.
Prestigious award in Austin and all that. The #1 school board in the state of Texas. So, hey guys, thank you very much for what you've done. It's a lot of time away from your family. And now they decided, that you had to do that.
Yeah,
there you go for 3 now, ladies and gentlemen. Bob will take us through the play.
All right. Oh, it's a bobble snap, and he's not going to go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. That give not necessarily credit to the Bobcat defense, but it was a terrible snap. Bottom line is the Bobcats have held the Bobcats. I mean, the Bulldogs get even more points.
No more points. Bobcat football. Look at the fans. They're up on their feet, Pablo. Hey, Bobcat fans are back, ladies and gentlemen, and we haven't seen it in years. And to all respect to the past Bobcats and, of course, Coach Cáceres, because he did his job when he had to and won a lot of games for the Bobcats. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. Maybe a little momentum shift here. It's 1st and 10, ball at their own 20-yard line. Pablo.
Double twins, which means 2 receivers on each side. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's got a little bit of time. He throws a nifty little pass, and he catches it on the ground for no more than a gain of 2.
Yeah, 2 yards. I was going to give him 3, Pablo, but you tend to do that when you're a Bobcat fan, and it's easier to be more positive.
You want to do that. You're right.
No, you know what? They gave him 3 yards.
Thank you very much.
2nd and 7 coming up for the Bobcats. Pick up 3 yards on that little pass play. We're under 7 minutes left in the half.
No huddle, double twin for the Bobcats. He rolls out to his right. He's going to just throw it away.
Oh, jump ball.
Yeah, sir. All we can say is that he was pressured from the outside on the Bobcat right side. He basically had to throw it before he wanted to, and he basically had to get it away.
All right, Paul, you got to run a play you haven't ran all night. You want to do something. If you want to catch that guy napping or not expecting something, run something you haven't run all night.
Well, they need to try something on it because they got 0 on the board. Double twins. Motion going across the formation. Going to turn into trips. It's going to be a jet sweep, and he turns it inside, and you know what's going to happen? There we go. Outstanding defense. Outstanding defense by Cody Rodriguez.
He had one guy he had to beat, and that guy told him, you're not going to beat me to the outside. I'm going to get some help.
I may not make the tackle, but I'm going to make you go inside to the rest of my boys waiting for you. And there you go. A minimal gain. Good job. A great technique by Cody Rodriguez from the McAllen Bulldogs.
All right, so it'll be 4th down for the Bobcats. We're down to 6:15 and counting. Left in the half. Bobcats, they managed to pick up a 1st down on that drive. So once again, it's Bobcats back to punt.
Number 8, back deep for the Bulldogs.
Bobcats in the punt formation. It's a good snap. He got plenty of time. He gets it away. A low knuckleball that is returned by the Bulldogs. He breaks a tackle, but he can't break the second one. And they have it in midfield.
Yeah, it'll be at the 48-yard line of the Bobcats. Bulldogs are starting on the Bobcat side of the field. Is that good field position?
It's certainly if you're the Bulldogs, because you only have 49 yards to go, to score a touchdown. And field position means when you start, how far are you from your end zone? And 49 yards away is great field position.
All right, it'll be 1st and 10, 5:48 left in the half. Let's see if the Bobcat defense can do it one more time.
Hoover and Rodriguez in the backfield. Hoover in the shotgun. Bobcats are looking at twins to the right with a split left. Hoover surveying the field, is asking for the ball. It's a snap. He's going to be a play-action pass. He's got a man deep. He's got him beat if he catches it. And he overthrows. He had a step on the DB.
Dylan Gardenas is incomplete, providing defensive coverage for the Cats. 21.
I'm trying to get a number, ladies and gentlemen, on that receiver. He did have a full step on the Edinburg DB, but it was slightly overthrown. That was almost some more points on the board. I'm going to try to get a number here. Okay, that was almost a Hoover to Gardenas connection, but for the overthrown pass.
All right, here we go. Call it 2nd and 10 coming up. Ball at the 49-yard line. That is the 49 of the Bobcats.
Trips right. Quarterback going to be a quick screen to the left. He's got some blocks, and he breaks free. That's double good. Good job for the Bobcats to consume him, but about 8 yards later.
Yeah, 8 yards later. You're right, Paul, right there. So it's going to be a 3rd and 2 coming out. Ball at the 41-yard line of the Edinburg Bobcats.
Both teams going no huddle. As Fred Hoover in the shotgun, of course, with Rodriguez. He's surveying the field. Bobcats looking at trips to the left. He hands it out to Rodriguez. A nifty little move. Boy, he is a shifty little runner. And what could have been a loss turned into another first down, and they're going to move those chains.
We're moving the chains once again from McAllen. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's been all McAllen football. The Bobcats have come up with some big plays on the defensive side. Offense can't seem to get things going.
You're right about that, and the defense just cannot stop the rushing attack of the Bulldogs. They are really attacking the Bobcats' defensive line and getting in just good chunks at a time. Here we go. The holder snaps up. It goes to Rodriguez again. And a pile of bodies later, it's a gain of 2.5, if not 3 yards, don't it?
All right, pick up both 3 yards on that play, so it's going to be a 2nd and 7 coming up. I'll tell you what, Paul, that these guys come quick. I don't know if y'all realize that, but we lost 2 moves. We really caught 2 moves of them chains because they set up so quick. Here we go, 2nd and 7 coming up.
Right about that, don't it? No huddle as the Bulldogs in a quick offense. Head to the Rodriguez again. I don't know how he gets through some of these tackles, but he does. What could have been, a gain of 1 again turned into a gain of 5.
All right, 3rd and 2 coming up. 3 and 5 is 8.
Wait, 1, 2. Yes, sir.
All right, so let's pick up 8 yards in 2 plays. It is 3rd and 2 coming up for McAllen. 2 down territory.
I think so, don't it? They are just grinding out. They probably went that field goal for the fun of it. They found out they can't snap it. Here we go. The ball is up. It's going to be a quarterback read. Rodriguez spins. They had him in the left for a loss. What we can call is a gorgeous spin move. Breaks free. 15 yards later, it's a first down. We have a man down the field, but don't it? You know what they're going to do?
Yeah.
Move those chains. Unfortunately,
we're moving the chains down. We have a Bobcat and a Bulldog down the field. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a time out real quick. So, once again, I'm going to special thanks going out to our Superintendent, Dr. Rene Gutierrez. Let's thank our assistant superintendents who do a great job also in making it easier for Dr. Gutierrez. That's Ronaldo Ron Cavazos. We've got Dr. Maria Luisa Guerra, Edward S. Moreno, Dr. Rebecca Morrison, and Dr. Mario Salinas. Also special thanks, of course, going to Cats TV 17. That is KATS Channel 17. Special thanks going out to ValleyCentral.com. That's KGBT 4, Channel 4 Sports. Special thanks going out to Lee Chan Martinez.
Mr. Channel?
Mr. Channel Martinez. Also, of course, Joe Bowling. Joe Bowling, thanks a lot for what you've done for us, the way you got me and Paul going, and the excitement.
True professional.
True professional, that is Joe Bowling. Special thanks going out to Joe Bowling. Thanks a lot, Joe, for what you did for us and what you continue doing. We saw you here last night, and I hope you enjoy the show. Hey, T-shirts, Clark Knapp Honda. Little shout out going out to Michelle Sparks.
Give it to him.
Michelle Sparks, thanks again for sponsoring our shirts. That's Clark Knapp Honda. Also, it's the Israel Silva. Special thanks going out to him, the manager there at Clark Knapp Honda. And like Israel said, these shirts, they're simply better than last year.
Simply better.
Simply better, they say. All right, here we go.
Bulldogs. Bobcats are looking at twins to the left. 2 running backs in the formation as Hoover handed off to the tailback, and he tries to get a few yards. He actually does. Dylan Cardenas for a gain of maybe 4 or 5.
We have a timeout. Is there a flag?
By number 33.
As the Bulldogs run it at will, ladies and gentlemen, with Ricky Rodriguez taking a breather on the sideline.
Why is the clock stopped here? Do anybody can pick it up on what's going on?
The ref signaled to stop it, but we don't know why, and I don't know why.
All right, now we're done. We're running it again.
There we go. Clock is running as we near the half.
3:25 left, and we got a 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball at the 14-yard line of the Edinburg Bobcats.
Twins right. Hoover's got 2 running backs in the backfield with him. Hands it off to the left side. Gets outside once again, and a gain. Looks like to be about a gain of 2.
Gain of 2 yards on that play. So bring up a 3rd and a long 4 or a short 5, whatever you want to call it. Call it a 5.
A long 5, don't it?
All right, 3rd and a long 5 coming up. Once again, Bobcats being asked to stop them one more time.
We do have to stop, ladies and gentlemen, and so we're hoping they do, as the Bobcats defense need to take a break, as the Bulldogs have been driving it down their throat.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd and 5 coming up. 2:42 left in the half.
Bobcats looking at twins left, split right. Hoover in the backfield with 2 running backs. He is asking for the ball. It's going to be a run, a play-action pass. He's got a man open and overthrows Puente, who was breaking free on a 5-yard out. What could have been caught and turned into a touchdown turned into an incomplete.
right, here we go. It's going to be 4th down one more time. It's going to be 4th and 12 coming up for McAllen. We'll wait and see what's going to happen. For right now, they're looking at a...
Go for it. A lot of confusion. Coaches may have to call a timeout.
15 seconds.
All right, they're going to have to run the play pretty quickly with under 10 seconds left on the play clock. Hoover with 3 running backs in the backfield of 4th and 5. He's going to hand it right up the gut. He's got one man to beat, and he gets outside and gets the first down. So they're going to move that chain and drop them chains.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's getting more and more frustrated up here. If you could see the game later. And you know what, Paul? The best thing about it is these kids are going to learn from this. And they're going to realize, hey, we let this game get away from our hands because we were in it for a lot of the game. We just couldn't stop that big play. To me, as a positive thing, you got to think that way, Pablo.
Bobcats going for 2. I mean, a Bulldogs going for 2. Run quarterback, run. We saw a lot of flag. We have yellow all over the place. We're not sure.
They dropped it at the 2, Pablo, so it wasn't a touchdown. They just dropped them at the 2. So it's going to be a first and goal from the 2. Now we have a flag. It's probably coming back 10 yards.
On the offense.
So it's going to be a first and goal from the 12.
All right. Lucky break for the Bobcats, as Donna has just let us know a penalty of 10 yards, 12 yards to go.
And Paul, it would be so big if you can hold them.
We do need a stop. We need some sort of stop. Get breathe a little life into the mental psyche of the Bobcats.
It seems a lot better going in at halftime. 12-0 to 18 or maybe possibly 20.
You're right about that, don't it?
Here we go. It's going to be under 2 minutes. It's first and goal from the 12.
Hoover surrounded by 3 running backs, split left, split right. It's going to be a play action pass. He overthrows his intended receiver once again. I don't know if he thinks his receivers are much taller or what, but another overthrown pass.
The stop the clock was 1:52, ladies and gentlemen. We're at Edinburg Stadium. I'm Don Salinas. To my left, he's to my right, Paul Osbury. And we're bringing you some Bobcat football on a Friday night here at Edinburg Stadium. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you continue joining us for the rest of the season. Father, we got 15 more games to go.
And I can't wait, Donut. I can't wait. We're going to have a blast doing them all. Bobcats looking at twins right. Hoover in the backfield with 1 tailback. He's going to keep it himself, and he cuts up the middle for a nifty gain of about 7. Turns into what, about 3rd and 5 to go, or 3rd and goal?
3rd and goal from the 6-yard line.
His own number.
It'll be 3rd and goal. Ball at the 6. They go. They're quick on setting up.
Quick huddle. Bobcats looking at twins right. Hoover in the backfield with his tailback. We haven't seen Rodriguez come back in the. We haven't seen him come back in the play.
They almost took the ball away from
doing. Great job,
lost 5 yards.
Mr. Raul Rodriguez of the Bobcats to give the Bulldogs a loss of 4 or 5.
You can't pick up a first down if you're McAllen no more. You had first to go for the 2. So it's going to be a 4th and goal. And from the 2, they've been backed up all the way to call it the 10 and a half. We'll call it the 10-yard line, but they were close to the 11-yard line. Timeout, McAllen. They're going to think they will follow. And the thing is hard here for McAllen is, do you want to try and get an extra point when you haven't had a good snap on the extra point? You didn't have a good snap on the field goal attempt. They haven't had a good snap all night long.
Well, clearly they're in control of this game.
Right.
Unfortunately, since it's certainly we're Bobcat fans, they're in control of this game, so they can do anything at this point. They can obviously afford to miss a field goal, but they need to get that worked out, don't it? That's problematic if you cannot have your snapper, snap it cleanly to your holder, because you never know if you're up against a different opponent where that field goal extra point may count. So
if anything, you want to make sure that you work on what you need to work on. That's what these games are for. We have 3 seasons. We have our preseason game, we have our district games, and then the playoff. So if you want to be ready for your district games, what better time to work on your snapping and your holding before district starts? So it's going to be a tough call. I mean, I understand they'd be at the 2 or the 1-yard line. You're talking they're at the 10-yard line, and we'll see what they're going to do. They're going to go for it, Pablo.
Looks like they're going to go for it.
Pablo, they're going to set up now. I don't know. Yeah,
they're set up for the field goal, ladies and gentlemen.
They're setting up.
Old trickery with their
you never know.
They've already done a fake punt to the success of the Bulldogs. They're setting up for a field goal, what looks to be about a 25-and-a-half-yard field goal. Bulldogs set up.
Yard field goal.
This time the snap is good, and it's a fake field goal. He did it on his own, don't it? The holder faked the kick and kept it himself and tried to run where there was no room and the Bobcats make a stand, and the Bulldogs inexplicably,
they're letting these Bobcats hang in the game.
They're letting them hang around.
Is that what you can say?
That's true. That's true. They've been dominating the whole game. They have 12 first downs, only 12 points.
Wow.
So,
wow. That's a very telling stat. So they're able to drive the ball at will, don't it, with 12 first downs up to this point, but only 12 to show.
All right, here we go. It's 1st and 10. Bobcats take over at their own 9-yard line.
Motion going across the formation, turns it to trips left. Quarterback's going to keep it himself. He's got a little bit of wiggle room up the middle. A nice little run.
Pick up 12 yards. So what for the Bobcats?
Move those chains.
Trio coming to you. Okay, and flag on the field. And flag on the field. That's maybe what the call's going to be. Here comes the call. Yeah. Holding. Bobcats. So after picking up 12 yards. Oh, he picked up the field. It was after the post.
Okay.
From the spot of the flag from him.
Okay.
So it's going to take him back to the 11-yard line. So 2 yards pick up because of the spot of the foul. But it's 1st and 8 coming up.
Good news, it's first down for the Bobcats. Bad news, they're down 12-0 with 48 seconds left in the half, as the Bobcats clearly have no interest in scoring, as they just want to grind out this clock. And good job for the defense to turn the quarterback inside. And it looks like the Bobcats are content to let this clock run down. And go
now they're hurrying up.
Down by number 5.
Okay.
All right, here we go. It's going to be a 2nd and 8 coming up. We got back to the line of scrimmage. That was a quarterback on a keeper, so it's going to be 18 seconds and counting.
Bobcats in a hurry to wait. Double twins.
Make up my mind, Pablo.
Quarterback in a shotgun. He's going to hand off to his tailback, who goes up the middle for a good little game, but that's going to be the half right there, don't it? After the game,
they're picking up. Hey, Pablo, let's go. Let's be honest. They're down 12-0, but let me tell you what, Pablo. The defense has been good, and another thing is that they call the timeout, Pablo. That's right. Trick play. Bobcats are going to try a trick play or something here.
All right, with 4 ticks left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, Bobcats have called timeout. And we'll see if they come up with. Why not?
If you ask me, if you can hold, that guy's going to receive the ball first, I believe, because the Bobcats got it first, and then we had to punt. So I think the Bulldogs will receive it. If you can stop it one more time, the momentum is going to be on the Bobcat side. We'll wait and see. That's going to happen to the second half. For right now, they got one more play to go. We got 4 seconds. We have 1 timeout left for the Bobcats. I'm sure the Bulldogs won't call their timeout. They got 2 left with 4 seconds left. The ball is at the Bobcat 20-yard line. They have a 1st and 10 coming up.
Yes, sir. After a nifty little run.
Yeah, they got 2 good runs on 3 plays, and they even, made it after getting the flag. So we'll wait to see what's going to happen. So right now we got 4 seconds left. Once again, I'm Donald Salinas. Paul Osbury to my right. You're listening to Team Donald and Paul. And we got Misael de Leon on the left side.
Looks like Bulldogs in a prevent defense, and why not? With 4 seconds left, the only thing they can do is expect a long pass. So moving back their secondary, as the Bobcats in fact are going to pass it, and they throw a screen. And they're hoping for a big play, hoping for some blocks. He does have a little bit of room, but I don't think he's going to make it, ladies and gentlemen. He's tackled after a gain of 20, but they needed about 70, so halftime.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so with Misael de Leon, Paul Osbury, I'm Donald Salinas. Enjoy the halftime show. We'll be back in about 20 minutes.
For halftime performances from the McAllen and Edinburg High School Band. We'll see you in 28 minutes.
Oh, 28 September.
Here is where we set out on a journey to bring quality health care to our community.
We come back
So we have affiliated with one of the nation's